Hey, it's Brian. Week 4 video journal. Just got through seeing the Barbie movie. If you have anything to talk about in terms of storyline with that, I'm all ears. And I am getting ready to attend a theater teacher retreat down in San Marcos, um, starting tomorrow through Thursday. So it's just a fun collaborative time with between theater teachers. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll tell you guys about it. Um, so this week was Stella Adler, and I thought that the material was super interesting and above all else, probably super accessible. Just easily understood, straightforward, inspiring in many ways. I thought her concept of imagination and using the imagination as being endless and the act of creation of the imagination just seemed very interesting and accessible, something we can even teach to our students. I really connected with her views on circumstances. That's one of my favorite things to talk about is read a play, get into scene study, and talk circumstances. I think that that's a really fun thing to do. I'm kind of a nerd like that, um, but I find that students are also really interested in the circumstances and mining the script for those circumstances that make things really interesting. Um, I liked her idea on actions. I have to keep reading on how she breaks down the actions into steps and what she means by the actions. I understand the overall action and how that connects to Stanislavski's um, um, through line, but her her method of actions, or her vocabulary of actions and how she describes it is just, I need to do some more reading on that and stuff. I do understand that her philosophy is acting is doing. Um, but yeah, overall, I think it's easy to understand technique. For my lesson plan and for all that stuff, I used Stella Adler's The Technique of Acting, which was very user friendly, very inspiring. Um, this was actually gifted to me by my high school theater teacher, so it's kind of cool. And then the Krasner book on the Stella Adler Conservatory, I thought was interesting, just like the other one we read about last week, whose name escapes me at the moment. But I liked, I thought that one of the most interesting and appealing things about the Stella Adler Conservatory, especially during the times of her being there as a teacher, is that she came with the experiences of an actress, a successful actress, an actress who believed in growing your craft and believed in getting to know the truth of acting and believing in it and knowing who you are as an individual and the power that you have as an individual. So I think that just her being an actress really gave a unique perspective of as a teacher, teaching as an actress. I don't have a whole bunch of performance experience outside of community theater and in high school. I wish that I had had some sort of acting experience, acting preparation in my undergrad, but that unfortunately just didn't happen. Um, so just I think to get the perspective of an actress is a useful tool to use, especially with younger actors and student actors. So I wish I had a little bit more performance experience so that I could bring that perspective to my students. But I'm gonna work on that. So anyway, I thought that her idea of using observation to build the imagination was really outstanding and interesting, and inspiring, and something that again is accessible, I think, to our students as we teach, just to go out there and observe. And I always tell my students to just take in everything that's around you and to be in the moment. So it's just encouraging to utilize that to build your imagination. And just being aware of that, I think, is a useful thing for our students um, to practice. And then I thought the last really cool keynote that she had was feeling is a byproduct of doing. And I thought that was not only a response to some of the emotional memory work that happened and the focus on emotions, and putting more of the emphasis on actually doing it and saying if you do something, then feelings will occur, and those are like the extras, you know. Um, so that is kind of what I fall in line with too. So again, I really enjoy Stella Adler. I can't wait to use my unit plan with my classes at some point, discussing Stella Adler, and looking forward to the rest of this. So, anyway, have a great week.